effects of soil pollution on animals. Number one, soil pollution causes the death of small organisms in the soil. Small organisms like the earthworms, the bacteria, the millipedes like bacteria, earthworms, millipedes. Okay, soil pollution causes the death of small organisms in the soil like bacteria, earthworms, millipedes, and I explained how that happens. Okay, that are found in the soil. In the soil like bacteria, earthworms, there are many, millipedes, and so on. Okay, now learners, these organisms are very useful in the soil because they cause decomposition of organic matter. Very important. Some of them break the soil just the way we break the soil when we are digging. These organisms help in breaking down the soil. They also cause decomposition of matter and so on. So when these animals die, then that soil is not very useful for farming purposes. Then number two, learners, polluted soil. We are talking of soil pollution effects. Polluted soil loses its fertility and does not support proper plant growth. Polluted soil loses its fertility, and does not support plant growth. Polluted soil loses its fertility. That means that soil is not suitable for supporting plant growth. So then how does that affect animals? Learners, as a result of losing fertility, then learners, this soil will not support plant growth. And as a result of the soil not supporting plant growth, animals and human beings are affected because they get their food from plants. All right. As a result, animals are affected. Animals and human beings. Animals and human beings are, these are human beings, are affected. When there are no plants, human beings will not survive because human beings eat plants and animals. Animals eat plants, okay, to survive. Animals rely on plants like cows, goats, sheep, and so on. Those are things that human beings eat. So when there are no plants for animals to eat, then these human beings will not have food in the name of animals. They will not have food in the name of plants. Okay? As a result, animals and human beings are affected because they get their food from plants. Because they get their food from plants. So learners, do you now understand why it's very important for us to maintain and conserve our environment? Do you see why it's important for us to make sure that soil pollution does not happen, air pollution does not happen? Because if we allow our environment to be polluted, if we allow the soil to be polluted, then ultimately we will not have food to eat, animals will not have food to eat, and that means that life on earth will not be bearable. So learners, let us make sure that we conserve the environment. Let us make sure that water is conserved, the soil is conserved.